been quite some time since we last did an E46 video. I thought, let's finally get the first drive out. Now, it has been months. I have been driving the car. I've been checking up my Instagram. I'll leave a link down below. But yeah, I have been driving this. So it's like first drive, but not first drive. But I'll give you guys like my impressions of the car. And we'll do a first kind of spirited, bit more proper driving. I've literally only used this car to just go from place to place. I haven't had fun in it yet. I haven't done things properly yet. So yeah, we'll do that. If you guys are new to the channel, we'll quickly go over the car. I'll explain to you guys what it is. It's a 2005 BMW E46. It was actually one of the cheapest ones on the market when I got it. I think it's one of the cheapest E46s in the UK. Someone's trying to drift over there. I heard that. I'll go join him in a second. So yeah, I'll give you guys a quick walk around of the car, explain the spec, explain what's been done to it so far and everything, what issues are. So here is my E46. As you can see, it's a 325 Ci Sport. It's a coupe. Had to get a coupe. It's M Sports. These are going up in value, but I'll show you guys. There are a few things here and there which you can probably see all the issues, but let's get to it. Okay, so first of all, you can see the paint work. It's absolutely just like, it's just crap, man. It is so bad. I need to give it a full stage 3, 4 polish, whatever it is, man. I need to get all that work done. Headlight lenses need doing, whatever. But let's go over the issues. The main issues, all these chips you can see at the front, there's loads of chips there. I need to get rid of this bloody M badge. Don't know why the last owner had that, and the whole bottom is all, the whole bottom of the bumper is just, you can tell there's hiccups with it. Then as you go to the side, you can see it needs just some like a bit of care, a bit of work here and there. Arch wise, rust wise, front arch is completely clean. They ain't got a single issue there. Same with a little bit of rust down there, again surface rust. I've checked it all out. Go along the side, we've got a bit more rust here. Again, look, this is solid surface rust, so we're good again. Then I come around to the back. It's all clean here, it just needs a bit of cleaning up really at the back. Parking sensors don't work. There's more, the issues that I go with the car aren't cosmetic. Cosmetic wise, it's got, look, a little bit more rust again here. This rust isn't major. And don't worry, we've got some dead tyres at the back. We can have some fun. PS5's up front. And then as we go inside the car, this way you can see it needs a little bit more work. So we go inside. The steering wheel's a bit worn. Basically, the car just needs a bit of love. It needs a bit of care, a bit of stuff sorting out with it, a bit of fixes here and there. Otherwise, the car's all right. And you might have seen in the last video, I installed a screen. This is from Midnight Performance. And if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link down below. But yeah, so really the car's okay. There's not much wrong with it. Yeah, this car has a 2.5 litre M54 6-cylinder engine. This is NA, so it's making around 190 horsepower. I can't remember the torque figures, but the torque is somewhere around 160ish, I think. I'm not too sure. But yes, that's the engine. It's obviously rear-wheel drive. And yeah, let's go for a first drive in this thing. Have a little bit of spirited drive, have some fun, see how it goes. As we get into the car, there is one small issue. I have got a engine light, so we can't be doing anything too crazy. But I know what the issue is, it's nothing too major. But yeah, you know what, before we get started, I'll give you guys some quick revs. You can hear the inline 6. There's no exhaust on this yet, so it's nothing crazy, but we are going to get there with it. This thing picks up nice, man. The way NA picks up is just linear. You can tell it's predictable. You can tell you can have confidence with this car. Okay, go on then, let's go. Oh shit, this thing picks up, man. Yeah, nah, this thing is good. This is. Try to get as a POV of this as well. And it handles really well. You can tell this car feels balanced. I know everyone has a worry about rear-wheel drive and thinking the back's gonna kick out. No, honestly, this feels quite balanced, just like predictable. Oh my gosh. This is, yeah, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but this does for sure feel good. because of how linear it is, it gives you a lot of confidence. It gives you a lot of predictability. You know that when you put your foot down in this car, it's not going to snake, it's not going to go all over the place. Now, yeah, you got to remember I have got an engine light and it will give me slightly reduced power, but it is still enough power that I can tell that, like, I can tell the car's still controllable. You can feel everything still. Yeah, also this car has got analog power steering. It's not electric, so I am actually, you can properly feel the road. So with these PS5s up front, and you can really tell that, like, you can have confidence in it. It's not unbalanced. You can tell when you're driving it. It's got 50-50 weight distribution, this car has. So the front and back weigh the same amount. And that you can feel it when you drive it. You can tell the car's not unsettled when you're going around the corner. You can tell the car, you know where the car wants to go. And where you point is where it goes. Like, as long as you're not going to be stupid, you're smooth with it, this car's good like that. Nah man, this car is honestly so good compared to the Golf. So the Golf has its own thing to it. The Golf's good because it's front wheel drive. It's different. I can't really explain it, but this isn't like a normal rear wheel drive car. This car has something to it where it's, you know exactly what's happening with it. There's never that level of uncertainty when you're driving this thing hard. You always have confidence with it. Now it can be dangerous to some people, because if you're too overconfident, yeah, you'll end up in a bush. It's a rear wheel drive car at the end of the day. It's going to be like that. But this thing, when you put your foot down, it's a whole different level compared to the Golf. The Golf's fun because of power. Yes, it has less power, but overall, this thing, nah, it just goes good, man. It goes so good. Especially when you, like, anywhere in the rev range, anywhere between like 1 to 4k, so all the usable power when you're going to use it on the road mainly. If you floor it, it just goes. Literally, it just goes. So like, just drop it to third now. Yeah. There we go, look. 2.5k revs. It has the power to throw you back, and this is with an engine light, so it's going to be even faster really. Yes, it drinks fuel, I will admit that. This thing drinks differently. It's a 2.5 litre engine. It's going to be mad on fuel, but you don't buy a car for fuel in it, you buy it for fun. Yeah, honestly, driving this car, it's a whole different experience. It's honestly so engaging. That's what this car is. It's such an engaging car. You gotta be, it keeps you excited. It's not like normal cars where you got all the assists doing things. No, this is straight up you doing stuff. You got the computer there as a backup, yeah, but majority of it is you, and that's the good thing about this car. It's comfortable, and then it also works when you put your foot down. It doesn't hold you too well in the turns. You do slide a little bit, but it isn't an M car. It's not an M3, so what do you expect? That's what you can expect from one of these. And now, when flooring it, to be honest, yeah, I'm underpowered slightly. I haven't got any kicking out. The back wasn't snaking much really. I had an odd bit here and there, but it wasn't like, it wasn't the end of the world. You could feel it. You could tell that, okay, just need to counter slightly, let off slowly, carries on. This car is such a well-balanced car when you're driving it. It feels so perfected. And it's an old car, yeah, and it's not an M car, but it actually feels so good. Now, this is my first time with rear-wheel drive. I've driven other ones, but never spiritedly. This is my first time going for a proper drive in rear-wheel drive. So far, it's really good. So yeah, literally, I've only had this car for a bit, and I'm already in love with it. This is such a good car. We are going to do more mods to it. The car is too quiet right now. It is. There's no exhaust. You got a bit of induction sounds. I don't know if you guys heard them, but it is that little bit too quiet right now. We are going to change that. But no, first impressions, this thing is so good. You can literally have your fun and then sit back and relax. It's one of those cars where you can go for a nice drive, go for some B roads, and then have a nice chill drive back. It's perfect for it. Honestly, I love this thing. And for the price you'll pick one of these up for, now they're going up in price, yes, but if you get one around now, you're looking at about 4 grand, 3.5 grand. I got mine dirt cheap because it had issues. I got one of the cheapest ones on the market, so that's a different story. But honestly, one of these, 3 grand. Solid engine, solid everything else. It's not really one of those cars where it's gonna have major issues. It's probably one of your best cars you can get for the price. You got inline 6, you got great handling. This car is not one of those, it's so engaging, but it's enough for like, You know when you get a car, it's like a shitbox. If you buy a shitbox, it's gonna be engaging, yeah, but you can't do both with it. This car, it can be a car you want to throw around and a car you want to cruise in, and it works as both. And worst case, let's say you have a little hit here and there, or a little issue here and there. It's an E46, it's a $3 grand car. It doesn't really matter that much, it's affordable to just keep sorting out. The one issue I've got though, yeah, fuel gets drunk on this thing, it just bloody drinks everything. But yeah, no, honestly, this 3 Series, this E46, we have a lot of plans for this thing. We are going to do our typical mods, we're going to be doing all that stuff to this. Notice that one with this, it's very well drive, but it's so predictable and so well balanced. I don't know how people spin them out. You got to drive like a complete idiot to get this thing to spin. I really don't understand how people like crash E46s that easily, because they're not it's not like the front is like overweight or the rear is really heavy. You can tell all the weight is even. You can tell the car's not unbalanced on some point. This car, to get it to slide and stuff, it's not easy. You gotta mean for it to happen. So if these are to crash, you got to be doing something really, really stupid to be crashing one of these. All these 30 drivers and whatever, yeah, that just throw their cars into walls. You got to drive like a complete idiot to do that. I really don't understand how you manage to do that. Yeah, you know what? It's rear wheel drive. We need to attempt a little slide. We are in a private, completely close to the public car park as well. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. Let me know what you guys thought, because I did it a bit differently. I haven't really done this sort of few camera angles, first drive, that sort of thing. If you guys can subscribe to the channel, that will help out a lot. That will help us get more content for the channel, do more things to the car. It will help us go further and further with this and give you guys more content to watch. Because now, when getting to cars like this with the inline 6, parts are getting pricey. I'll be honest, compared to the Golf I did because it's quite cheap. It wasn't really that bad to run. But this thing, I've been looking at parts, and yeah, you can get some crappy Chinese ones, but the other one, the proper stuff's expensive, man. I've seen some stuff on Midnight Performance, it looks quite good, but I need to save it for them. It's gonna add up quick. I know this car, with the stuff I want to do to it, it's gonna just rack up like differently. But yeah, this car, honestly, man, unbelievable. I didn't expect it to be this fun in this car. It's just so, it makes you want to, when you're driving normally, it feels like it makes you want to just cruise. But the second you put your foot down, that engine just wakes up and comes to life. And it just makes you want to drive it. It's just one of those, man. But yeah, guys, that is it for today. Remember to like, comment down below, let me know what you guys thought of this video, let me know what you guys thought of the car, give me your opinion on this as well. We are going to fix up the stuff, we're going to do the maintenance stuff first, we're going to fix up the car, then we're going to do mods and so on. But yeah, and for more content like this, remember to subscribe.